Opposition leaders call for dialogue ahead of 2026 elections. South Africa rejects USA products on their market. The news in details. Uganda has launched a clinical trial for a vaccine against the Sudan strain of Ebola, following an outbreak that has claimed at least one life. With 9 confirmed cases, health officials are hopeful about the vaccine's efficiency, given its relation to the successful Ebola Zaire vaccine. The trial is part of Uganda's rapid response strategy, showcasing the country's commitment to managing health crises with scientific innovation. In other news, a significant corruption case has unfolded in Uganda, with 8 finance ministry officials charged with corruption, electronic fraud, and money laundering. The charges stem from a hacking incident that led to the loss of over $21 million from the central bank's systems. This scandal has not only highlighted vulnerabilities in financial security but also raised questions about governance and oversight within the ministry. Opposition leaders in Uganda have called for dialogue ahead of 2026 elections. The opposition leaders in Uganda have called for an exclusive national dialogue to ensure free and fair elections in 2026. Dr. Kizza Besigye of the Forum for Democratic Republic of Change and Robert Chagulanyi of the National Unity Platform have expressed concerns over alleged voter suppression and intimidation. They are urging the Electoral Commission to implement reforms to restore public confidence in the electoral process. In the international news, President Donald Trump has recently held conversations with Ukrainian President Zelensky, signaling a potential shift in U.S.-Ukraine relations amidst the ongoing conflict with Russia. Trump has expressed hopes for a fast resolution to the war, aiming to discuss peace negotiations without Ukraine's direct involvement in some talks, which has raised concerns in Kyiv about being sidelined in peace processes. This call follows Trump's previous assertions that he could end the war swiftly, though details of what was discussed remain undisclosed. The international community watches closely as these communications could influence the trajectory of the conflict. In a bold move, South Africa has decided to reject American products in response to President Trump's recent policies. This decision comes on the heels of Trump's executive order to cut aid to South Africa, citing the country's land expropriation laws as discriminatory. The automotive sector, which exports around $1.9 billion worth of vehicles to the U.S. annually, is particularly affected. This rejection is seen not only as an economic stance, but also a political statement against what South African officials describe as interference in national policies. The move has sparked debate on trade relations and sovereignty in international diplomacy. Christine Niwarinda, this is the evening news on Infinity Radio. Good evening.